amazing.
Hold up. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't call my phone, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be I get some material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. We making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Magic in this one. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City, just one game before heading back out on the road. No question they've got this game penciled in as a win, but they still have to go out and make plays. They'll look to take an early lead, then try to get this one over early.
And they've enjoyed success in this matchup, winning the two previous games. A chance to close it out here with a win. You've got to like their chances.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Greg. I mean, they've had a clear advantage in this matchup, and because of that, they've got to be feeling pretty good about their chances here tonight.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Orlando, Peyton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Ilyasova out there with Aaron Gordon, and it's Vucevic in the pivot, manning the middle.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's the double team with Westbrook. The feed to Peyton. It's stolen by Adams. Durant for three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. It's Oladipo on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Ilyasova. Thunder with the rebound. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
That was the definitive difference. I mean, it came down to the final seconds, but the tough work on the glass they did carried the day.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Westbrook got a piece of it.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Oladipo misses.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish. like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Now here's Peyton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Here's Durant. Lets it go from 11. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. And Oladipo, here we go. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Oladipo.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't make it and my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like go. My verses still be serving tight like a million. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. These are the games that challenge you. Guys, they will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
This is the start of a brief homestand for them, but they may have a chance here, Kevin, to get some wins in front of their home fans before they head back out on the road.
And because you never know what's going to happen on that next road trip, it's much easier to control your own fate on a short homestand.
Green inside the three-point line, and he can't bank that one in. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Barnes and Green are the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Bogut and at the center filling out the middle. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Green, the screen. Bogut kicks to Thompson. All sorts of time. And again, it's the Warriors missing. On defense, Golden State. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And it's Thompson again missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got his first points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie. And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Curry is inside. Defended by Beverly. Good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I have talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Green. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. To the wing on the left. Here's Beverly. The shot misses. Great D that time from Curry. It's deflected. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson from long range. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Harden dishes to Howard. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Harden. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The feed to Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Ariza. The pass to Beverly. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Monte comes in for Smith. Corey Brewer's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terrian for James Harden. Warriors trail by 5. Curry kicks to Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Houston making a switch. Lawson's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Livingston, no luck. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Vicious to Iguodala. Kicks to Varejao. Green passes to Varejao. It's good. This game is all even. The Rockets shoot 43% since taking the floor today. And Lawson with the drive. Varejao against Jones. Here's Brewer. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Green, and he gets it to go.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
No good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And buenos noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Moniunas up there with Terrence Jones. And it's Lawson in at the point guard position.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Lets it go from the wing. They grab their own miss. And here's Harden for three. It's rebounded by Livingston. The Warriors leading. Here's Iguodala. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Iguodala's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah,
Right.
He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Jones. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Moniunas. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. Now Ariza. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. Terry comes in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Curry, following the score by Houston. Outside, Green. And the shot no good, a bit short. Rockets trail. Smith outside. Green against Beverly. He feeds it to Terry. Shot clock at 6. Curry with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Warriors, #1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Green, the screen. And here we go with Brewer. Nobody back.
You can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Rockets trailed by 3. Screen by Howard. Here's Beverly. The three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Barnes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. It's stolen by Green. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Thompson misses.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
That's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. Look at the big...
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Warriors ahead, up 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green and Spates are in the post. And it's Rush in at the small forward.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
That's good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Curry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Thompson with the bucket.
So you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ariza no up. Warriors leading by 5. And Rush kicks to Curry. Out to Thompson. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Harden. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Here is Harden, trailing here by 8.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoreless.
Thompson misses.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his first basket of the night.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
It's Curry with the drive. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Montezumas comes in for Smith. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Lawson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Montezumas no luck.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Rockets trailed by 6. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for James Harden. Brewer is just to Lawson. And it's Terry that time on the assist by Lawson. Terry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Thompson left side. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. First in steals, second in fast break points. And they've also been extremely skilled in the art of the putback, second chance points. I mean, they're ranked number 2 in that particular category.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
1:30 left here in the third quarter. Fade away.
Certainly not the performance that I thought we'd get out of them in this half. They haven't been very effective on offense, especially in their half-court game. I mean, when you're not able to get out and run, then you've got to be solid in the half court.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry.
I won't bow down to no man. Not even if I need to ride to the next village. Not if I need to cross continents.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors.
Ready to go?
Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Fournier in at the 3.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Curry against Payton. Curry passes to Bogut. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Bogut. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Now here's Curry. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%, can't do better than that.
Dishes to Vucevic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Magic shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Curry kicks to Bogut. Thompson dishes to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Magic leading by 5. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Payton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Payton's got his first basket of the night. 3 on 3. Oladipo for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Curry with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Stolen by Gordon. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And Orlando again with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. He feeds it to Verejao. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Warriors trail by 7. Here's Iguodala. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Spades with the block. But they get it back. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. The drive by Jennings. Down low. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Brandon Jennings.
Assist from
Smith's got his first basket.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And that one's good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Magic out in front, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
And so in the game for the Magic, Jennings out there with Watson. Then it's Ilyasova. Then there's Jason Smith. And it's Hezonja in the 3 spot. Watson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The first free throw is good. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Both free throws good from Watson. Warriors trail by 9.
That one down. No defender in sight.
The drive by Jennings. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he does.
Curry outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Golden State moving the ball around. It's hauled in by Watson.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Magic leading by 9. Smith outside. The pass to Hazania. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. Vucevic with the block.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
Timeout called the Warriors. Into the playoffs last year with Portland being a division winner, but getting that 4th seed, that played a huge role in this conversation about playoff seeding structure. San Antonio would end up playing the Clippers in the first round, even though both had better records than the Blazers.
Kevin, no doubt it's a tricky situation. Listen, you want to reward teams for winning their division, but every so often it comes at the expense of several other teams, like it did last year, who just play in stronger divisions. So I think that's something that the league is going to have to look at moving forward.
Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 9. And Curry, here we go. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. No good from Bogut.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Oladipo left side. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
He doesn't get the second one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Oladipo after the made shot from Klay Thompson. A putback. Rebounded by Bogut. Warriors trail by 8. And here's Green outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Fournier kicks to Oladipo. And he gets it to go. Oladipo's got 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now Payton after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Vucevic to the pass to Payton. For 3, Fournier. And that one's good. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
It's stolen by Vucevic. It's Oladipo on the wing. Again, Oladipo missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Magic leading by 10. Kicks to Payton. Takes the 3. Again, Oladipo missing. Warriors shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Here's Ilyasova. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Curry kicks to Spates. With 2 seconds left. And it's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. Spates. 2. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Smith. No good. And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Orlando leading by 8. Payton outside. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green. Thompson dishes to Barnes. Back to Thompson. The feed to Curry. Out to Thompson. The 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Oladipo outside. The 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Curry's shot is good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Payton. And stolen by Barnes. Green passes to Thompson. Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Gordon kicks to Oladipo. No one near him. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead. And that is good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Fournier. 10 points for him. And Vucevic kicks to Payton. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Oladipo for 3. Another miss by Oladipo. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Curry can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Warriors trail by 6. Feeds it to Iguodala. Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 7 points for Draymond Green. Thompson against Payton. Pass to Oladipo. Fournier for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Magic. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Magic leading by 7. Payton dishes to Vucevic.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
It's tipped. Oladipo goes in. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. Curry passes to Bogut to stop the run. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Magic ball.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Here's Vucevic. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. 13 points for Vucevic.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Low block shot on the way.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean,
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic out in front. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. On the court for Orlando, Hezonja is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Jason Smith. Then there's Jennings. And it's Watson in a shooting guard.
just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
It's Jennings with the drive. He kicks it to Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Speights. That is his first foul of the game.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Speights.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire, insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine, e la fine.
te cammino sulle mine, per te passo questo confine, portando nel bagagliaio cose che non ti posso dire. La mia vita è un film come al cine, io te poli opposti al caline, solo tu mi rilassi alla fine, solo tu mi rilasci endorfine, non mi fido delle altre bambine, siamo unici tigri albine, sotto il sole di mezzanotte, io ti scriverò le mie rime, e la nostra vita è musica, quindi rappo sopra il tuo battito, e quanta gente ci giudica, nessuno coglie quest'attimo, sognavo che ero innocente, ma poi mi sono svegliato, e tu non c'eri per niente, e restavo il tipo sbagliato.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire, insieme siamo all'inizio.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. The Warriors are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Well, they're a team no one wants to face right now. The level they maintain during this winning streak has really been incredible.
It really has been. I mean, really daunting to face them at this point if you're the opponent. I mean, when they're playing this well, it's going to take. An awful lot to knock them off.
On defense, the Warriors. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's LeBron. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Here's Golden State now. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Bogut. Screen by Bogut. Clock at 6. Thompson for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Irving attacking. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Love. Thompson's got his second basket. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Curry. From deep. But they get it back. Out to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
James outside. Got a piece of it. Iguodala with the steal. Up the floor. And stolen by Irving. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Braun with the ball. And that one's good. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
There's the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by LeBron. One-on-one fast break. Love can't hit.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. McAdoo, he's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Warriors have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Indiana Pacers.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
Barbosa for 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Out left in the wing. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. Here's Shumpert. Again, Shumpert missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers on top, up 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes is the stretch 4 with Green in the middle. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Iguodala in at the 3.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Barnes sets a screen for Curry. Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Iguodala outside. Mozgov with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Smith's got his first bucket in this one. Warriors trailed by 7. Right side, Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
They get the rebound. And the dunk by Love.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe. You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Green, no luck.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. LeBron with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. In the corner, Smith with it. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Smith's got 5.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. And speaking of coaching, sometimes you'll hear that the coach lost the team. When that happens, is that it, Clark? What's your read on it?
You know, I don't quite buy that. I think it's really rare. Winning can cover up a lot of things, and ultimately it does come down to that, being able to smooth out the rough spots, and winning is the best elixir for that.
LeBron with the block. To the paint. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And he gets it to go.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. The dish out to Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Barnes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Outside Curry. The feet to Barnes. Thompson from long range. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. Outside jumper. It's 2-on-1. Irving's shot is good.
How How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. Outside Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Thompson misses. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Curry gets the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Well, if I was being diplomatic about it, they were a little too aggressive. I mean, in reality, they took far too many fouls, and because of that, they had to go to their bench earlier than to.
Here's Irving. 7 points in the game. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Irving. And Curry, here we go. Green dishes to Barnes. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's tipped. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LeBron passes to Smith. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
LeBron with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's good. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
It's Curry outside. Good.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 7 points in the basket from Green.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
That's good. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Irving attacking. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And it's Curry at the elbow. That's good. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And he can't hit the second. Warriors trailed by 5. Thompson from long range. Rebound by Smith.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Hangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 8 points.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Shumpert is checked in for Thompson.
Iman Shumpert.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Cavaliers time. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Here's Green. He has 6. Feeds it to Thompson. Back to Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Green, the screen. Pass to Barnes. He feeds it to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 10. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. And he hits the jump shot. Thompson's got 7 points. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Out to Shumpert. From deep. And that's good. Matthew Dellavedova for 3. Dellavedova's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. Here's Curry with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right side Curry. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And here at the end of the third